Look at all these rumors around me every day. Just need some time to get away. That's what we're dealing with right now. It's the rumors of the New York Giants schedule. We have the perception of the schedule being released for the 2024 season. And normally when these things come out, they're pretty accurate. What we definitely know for sure is that the New York Football Giants will be playing in Munich, Germany against the vaunted Carolina Panthers. Dun-dun-dun. We have the home and away schedule also out already. But I'm not one of these people that gets so excited about the schedule getting released because it is what it is. We already knew who we were playing. The progression and the order of who we're playing is important if you think this team has playoff potential. But if you don't, you look at these early schedules and it's...
Excuse me. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Because that's what it is. More than likely they're accurate, but giving a prediction in reference to win-loss records, A, this early, and B, off a schedule is just always been crazy to me. Because you don't know what teams are going to be good. You don't know what teams are going to be bad. You don't know what teams are going to be horrid. You don't know what teams are going to be that surprise team. You don't know what that team who have playoff Super Bowl expectations who crash down to earth. You have no idea. And that's the thing. I mean, you can look at this, you could see it, but at the end of the day, we don't know what it's going to be.
Now, I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty bad.
So we're going to take all of this with a grain of salt as usual, but you never know. A lot of times these things are, like I said, these things are usually fairly accurate when they come out this early. So let's take a look at who the Giants could potentially be playing and what the schedule looks like. So we're going to take week 1 at home against the vaunted Minnesota Vikings. Could it really be the J.J. McCarthy game? I mean, could it really be that? On week 1, opening night, we're going to play J.J. McCarthy. Week 2 and 3, we're going to be at Washington, the Commanders, Redskins, Red Tails, wherever the hell they're going to be, and their new quarterback, Jaden Daniels. Then we're going to go at Cleveland. So you got that one home game, 2 road games. Then you have a Thursday night football game against the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, geez, that's going to be at home. I always cringe when I see a Thursday night home game, primetime against Dallas. Then we're going to travel all the way across the coast to Seattle. Then have 2 home games against Cincinnati and 1 at Philadelphia. That Cincinnati is going to be, they're saying it's going to be a Sunday night football game. Then we're going to look at after that, then we're going to have another game, like I said, at home against the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we're at Pittsburgh for Monday night football. Dun, 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 Monday night football. Prime time. 4 primetime games? Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Then we are home against Washington. Then we travel all the way to Munich, Germany to face the vaunted Carolina Panthers. We have a bye week. Then we play Tampa, Dallas on Turkey Day. Again, two primetime games probably. Well, I don't know if Dallas Turkey Day is going to be primetime, but 2 games on holidays or primetimes against Dallas. I don't like that. Then we are going to be at home against New Orleans, at home against Baltimore. Then we are going to be at Atlanta. And then the last 2 games of the season, it's going to be Indianapolis at home. And then we wrap up the season, of course, with the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, you got, like I said, I think the Giants, according to strength of schedule, the Giants have this is one of the most difficult schedules in the league. And again, I don't know how people are coming through with that perception, considering the fact that we haven't even seen what any of these teams are going to be yet. I mean, you could take a look at Minnesota and say maybe J.J. McCarthy rocks it out. You can take a look at Washington. Maybe Jaden Daniels has that early success against Washington. It's the same thing with Carolina. Maybe Carolina, puts it together this year. Maybe Carolina does something. Maybe year 2 in the system for their quarterback. Maybe Carolina has a momentous swing. You have to also take a look at New Orleans and Baltimore. Same thing with Atlanta. We don't know if it's going to be, it's that late in the season. You don't know if it's going to be Cousins. You don't know if it's going to be Penix. You don't know if we get to week 16, if the AR Richardson is sitting there playing in Indianapolis, or if he's hurt, or what's going on. And then we don't know if Philadelphia needs that game in reference to their playoffs standings. So this, like I said, it could be a very interesting schedule from the perspective that you have a lot of games out there that you have to kind of wait and see how preseason shakes out. How that, if you take a look at this, what the perception is going to be for it. And my perception is, it is what it is. If the Giants are a good team, they will win the majority of their games. They will win more games than they will lose. If the Giants are a bad team, it doesn't matter who's on the schedule. Right now, I think our roster is ranked anywhere between like 31st and 32nd in reference to talent in the NFL. And I could see that. So perception of who is on the schedule, I mean, it's one of those things. We already knew the teams that we were playing. We already knew now if they were home or away. And I just laugh because I feel bad for the guys, and I feel bad for the people in Germany. You potentially have the Giants, well, not potentially, you have the Giants and the Carolina Panthers. I know we're still pissed off at them for World War I and World War II, but damn. I mean, that's just fucking mean. That's just not being nice. Also want to give a big shout out to the New York Knicks for that big win yesterday. Said it before, I'll say it again. Knicks in 6. I love DiVincenzo. When he told Miles Turner, fuck you. And he stands there, and I love it. I mean, he went after Embiid. And like I said, DiVincenzo is, he's not a small guy, but compared to Embiid and Turner, I mean, he's like a Smurf. And he goes up to this guy, and he's like, "Fuck you, man. Fuck you." It's like, I love you. People love Tommy DeVito because with the whole celebration. This should be the Knicks celebration. Should be DiVincenzo should make that type of t-shirt. He should do the Italian symbol, or whatever, I still think it was racist, but he should do the Italian, and a t-shirt, but he should label it, "Fuck you." I mean, that's what he should do right now. Oh, I love my Knicks. I've always loved my Knicks. I've always talked about it. Even when the Knicks are bad, I love my Knicks, but now it's just fun. I'm thinking about buying tickets for Sunday, just in case we don't close it out. Because the Knicks have not closed out a series on the home court since I think 1999. And they have won now the most playoff games they have won in a single season since 2000. Let's go Knicks! So maybe we do another video tomorrow when the official schedule comes out at 8 o'clock. Lord only knows. But until then, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to ring that bell because you want to know why. That'll be awesome.